Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Stormer Mia Plays, and today we are back with more of Starfield Energy Weapons Only Challenge Run. We are approaching the end of the UC quest line. We are level 32, so we still have 18 levels to go until we can do the Terran Armada DLC officially. Well, we might get away with getting into it a little bit earlier, but I doubt we'll get very far. So I'm just going to knock out a couple of the main quest lines and maybe Shattered Space and then the main story, and we should hopefully be level 50 about the time we finish all of that and be able to tackle the Terran Armada DLC and then put this one to bed and move on to Fallout New Vegas pistols only. Sorry. I was thinking about going ahead and doing, since we're kind of this is kind of the season of energy weapons, I thought this would be a good time to go ahead and knock out a few of the other energy weapon related challenges. And I might still do that with like the Outer Worlds one. Instead of doing the melee only challenge right now, just go and do the energy weapons only challenge. But I'm still on the fence whether I want to put off the... Because the pistols only New Vegas run is kind of for me.
I know we're safe now.
Then wouldn't it be better to do that as my mainstream slot? I don't know. I'll think about it and I'll let y'all know what I decide to do. How does that sound? But in the meantime, we are still playing... that's not a lot of ammunition. We are still playing Rune Factory Guardians of Azima on Saturday or Fridays at the moment, so... And we're still doing Terran Armada on Saturdays. That'll be finishing up probably this weekend, actually. There's a very good chance we finish that up this weekend. Just gonna sell all this ammunition. Or maybe. I don't think I can sell. I guess I can. We're definitely not going to be able to sell all of that. This ammo is pretty valuable, actually. You can keep 1 credit. That's fine.
Appreciate the business.
It's amazing what passes as art nowadays.
You're allowed to have 1 credit, I suppose. But don't push it. Don't spend it all in one place, or I'll come back and I will burn something just to get that 1 credit. Do not underestimate my level of pettiness today. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online is going to be waiting. We're going to be just talking a little bit about housekeeping things a little bit today. Elder Scrolls Online will be waiting until the Sheogorath quest line comes out later this year. I figure there's really no point in jumping into Solstice just for, you know, half of a zone story. We may as well just wait for that Sheogorath quest line to drop, and I will just do both simultaneously.
Just doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-xeno protocols.
Good. You know, I could have gone into the elevator downstairs. I didn't have to run all the way up here. Oh well, it's fine. It's too late. I already did it. So part of me is tempted to say, you know, the next main series will be Fallout New Vegas pistols only, just to kind of like shake off the cobwebs and get back into streaming mode. But that's more of a challenge run, and I kind of want to include it in the challenge run series. But at the same time, Fallout New Vegas energy weapons only would also be a lot of fun. Bosco is not with me. Vasco must have returned to his post. Did I dismiss Vasco? I don't remember dismissing Vasco, but I suppose I could have. Did my fan turn off? Hold on. No, it's still going. It sounded very quiet because I had the headset on. Alright, Vivictus, we all know how this is going to end. You're going to fry or get injected or shot. Personally, firing line, hey, give him a blindfold, and I would say give him a smoke, but that'd be a waste of a smoke.
What a pleasant surprise.
trust
When
me,
I
not
heard
going to be
you
a
and Hadrian
pleasant
were
surprise.
headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for? Good news, then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no?
We found a recording of you discussing the use of Terramorphs
Did
as a
you?
weapon.
Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but after all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
No more lies. Confess or I turn over what I found.
You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian, learning to synthesize it, use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing. You couldn't be more right. The attack, when I discovered, but we were at war, so I ordered the concealing away. Easy to say now, but at the time, I didn't know the Lazarus plant couldn't be plucked from the ground and used. I wasn't going to allow another dangerous variable to be added to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, and what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged, and we all benefited. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the vet, with only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the... I'm simply looking for... And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. After all,
Hope you enjoy this talk, because once I tell the Cabinet, it'll probably be your last.
just think about the opportunity
Sorry, Ve Victus, but your time is over. You really should have, thought about what you were doing before you did it. But no, you had to be the man downstairs, literally. Like, they put you down here for a reason, Ve Victus. Apparently you didn't learn what that reason was.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the...
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our world.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them... So what about your end? Did my father tell you what he knew?
Victus confessed he organized the attacks from his cell.
I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew... Why?
He said he was trying to fix the damage done to the Sanan name and make you and him into heroes.
It takes some deeply twisted logic to think anything did more harm to the Sanan name than him. Well...
He deserves punishment.
Exactly. Bring justice to everyone he's hurt. So I guess that gives us our final answer. Nothing left to do but head in, unless there was more. This might be our last.
Nothing else on my end. Let's head in there.
And here we go.
Yeah, you can ask for leniency if you want to. You know, I've never actually tried to see what happens if you ask for leniency. Maybe I'll try that today, if I can pull it off.
Welcome back, all of you. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
Correct, man. It was a deliberate attack.
My God.
An attack? Using terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays?
That report isn't the whole truth. But Victus organized the attacks.
It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling. Considering, Francois, you have evidence to back.
Play emergency recorder snippet.
Transformed. A terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us.
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's...
He knew they could do this. And...
He's a sociopath.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to...
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Victus sooner. I'm not sure I see why someone with UC blood on their hands would merit... Now, with our villain unmasked, with the threads you've brought together here, the three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But as such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else...
It should really be added to the Armistice archive. See, ma'am, I believe the other faction should be involved in securing the Lazarus plant.
I'm in agreement.
It'll demonstrate the collective you see isn't planning to use this down the line.
That is an interesting idea. A grand gesture to further display this cabinet doesn't think like those of the past.
The observers on Mars have proven such...
So, you want us to make nice with the collective?
No, I want us to display plainly the UC's actual intentions, that the plant will never be used as a weapon again.
That does sound worthwhile, Chief Kulkarni. Very well. We'll get the collective involved in the management. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph. And, in fact, we've already begun enacting. The project we're embarking on will be...
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps. The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the... Major?
We've had a few discussions, but our group is similarly split. Only the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see.
Deploying the Achilles is the safest route. That's my vote.
I'm in full agreement. No need be delving into unpredictable sciences.
And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division. As befits such a group, today, we will...
Class 1?
What he means to say is, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Madam
You
President.
all have earned. Now, Major Sinan, Dr. Walker.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll speak to your commander. Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward. Plus, on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, this meeting is adjourned.
All right. There's Vasco. Where the fuck have you been?
How can I be of service, Captain? Returning to assignment.
Now the question is, so usually if I return to Vivictus, he's gone already. I did ask for leniency.
You should head back upstairs. The Admiral's no longer in residence.
Okay, unfortunately did not get him leniency. Or he's been moved elsewhere. I tried, that's the important part. They didn't promise they were going to spare him. They said they would consider it when the decision was made, and I'm assuming that they decided not to spare him. Tuala?
Well, I've got to say, this is a first.
Thank you,
No need to
Commander
thank
Song.
me. I've already gone ahead and processed your... And the credits should be in your... But to get into your penthouse,
Alright, incredibly generous.
higher-ups wanted to make sure. But, with all that... There are your standard... Or you could help the team... Oh, and I gotta... Any of those missions call to you?
Let's see. Not personal
Sure.
with the new
You'll
alien
have-
threats. It's not actually what I'm going to be doing, but I am going to go pick up Hadrian in a little bit. But I want to go grab my penthouse, and then we're going to go do some shooting. And by shooting, I mean we're going to go do the Freestar Collective questline.
Well, well. In fact, it's a What do you say? Great. You're... Okay, you're all set. You'll love... Now that you're an owner...
Right, we have ourselves a house. Okay. Guess I could go do Unearthed and Final Glimpses. Let's do final glimpses because. Wait, nope, that's not what I want to do. Oh no, I do have to go to the lodge for that. That's right. Because I have to get the last of the artifact locations from Vlad. Also, I could probably pick up a new temple location while I'm at it.
Mateo told us about...
You found it, didn't you?
Center of Multiverse, we're building the way to it.
You can't possibly.
Hate to be the response. Want to go over this whole multiple?
Yes, I wouldn't mind.
I met a version of Sarah. She told me the Unity creates the Starborn.
Explains why the star...
I don't even want to think. Plus what it would do. You have the... One doesn't approach...
This is our mission to go into the unknown.
You know it.
Not to make... Let me know. These last glimpses...
Thanks, Father. I'll follow up on these.
Gave up my room in the lodge so Andreja had a... Been poring over the chart.
Actually, hold on. No. Not while I'm playing Kent Hearthstone, I was gonna say. Okay, I think Freya Beat 3 is the one that's got the big quest on it. Yeah, this is an abandoned cryo. Oh, abandoned cryo lab. Oh, I hate the abandoned cryo lab. As I've showed off on stream, I think. I think I've showed off why I hate it on stream. If not, we're about ready to fix that.
Landing commencing.
I got the drive, I got the skill. They said hold back, I said not today, I've come too far to fade away. Here we go once more into the wild blue yonder. Do 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 do. Oh buddy, you've got a laser weapon. I'm gonna be taking that from you really shortly. That guy was invisible. Please don't tell me all of these enemies are about to be invisible.
Leave.
Oh. No, he wasn't invisible, thankfully.
It's going down! Where's it coming from? I'm moving! Fire! You're done!
Dun 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 dun. Who just took a pot shot at me? You.
He's picking us off!
And you. You know, I'd like to find the ones that do laser weapons increase critical damage by 5%. That would be nice. Yeah, I should probably look it up and see where those spawn at and grab one. Because you can only get, you can get a few, I think, for each world. You'll know when you've capped it out, though. When you've capped it out, it'll there won't be any text when you pick it up. However, and this is misleading, once you pick up a magazine from a set location, if you pick up the same magazine from a similar location, it doesn't count again. So for example, if I go to a different cryolab and pick up the same magazine, you don't get the benefit twice until you're in a different universe. And then you can stack the bonuses. I knew you'd be there. Thanks for boosting my pain tolerance ability. Pain tolerance skill. You have an Orion. Did you drop your gun? Nope, you didn't even draw it, so. I was hoping to be able to take the ammo out of the clip, but unfortunately you didn't draw it, so I don't get to do that, so. Alright, I'm gonna kind of guide you through, but I'm going to be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing here. And I've done this place several times, so, like, a lot of times.
I'm tired of this. This is gonna be fun. Get him!
One of the plus sides of being on hard is that you get a lot more legendary enemies spawning. Okay, so you're gonna want to go up here first and foremost. You know, maybe don't accidentally, like, you know, fall down when you're coming up. Reload your gun. You're gonna come here and take some pot. Well, I guess you'll jump down, even though that's not the optimal way to do this, but you know, that's fine. Kill these guys. Pick up the energy weapons. To take the ammo from the clips. Alright, what you want to do is get back up here. Damn it. I swear this is not my first time doing this. Alright, what you want to do is you want to run down this way. And you see this guy here, he has the cryolab research key. You want to grab that. Let's see. You want to drop down here first. There is a legendary enemy right here. Also, if you're doing a bounty mission, that is often the enemy that is your bounty target, so. Oh hey, cool, an instigating Orion. While that's not as good as this weapon in any way, shape, or form, that instigating is always a good thing to find. Okay, we are not ready for the next rank of pain tolerance yet, which means we can start working immediately on energy disruption. Okay, so you also want to go ahead and bust down. I really need to get the titanium cutter. I should probably do that next. Alright, you want to run in here. And go down here. You're going to come through here. There's going to be some enemies. Look at you, already starting to level up my... Oh, that was a lot of ammunition, buddy. Oh, that wasn't the right ammo type. Okay. Maybe that was credits.
Don't get me, though!
Question. I've been thinking about doing the Escape DLC for Averance to get Swashbuckling, but I don't think I can actually...
Just getting started! Where the hell are
I don't think I can do it because I think it would break the rules of my challenge to do it. Because there is a cutter available, and a cutter is a valid weapon, but I don't think I could get it before the combat section. Like, I think I can only get it after the combat section. Now, if I could get my hands on a digipick, I know where a cutter box is. The question is, can I get it before I have to kill something? Because I can use an axe to break rocks. That's fine. That doesn't break the rules of my challenge. Oh, I think I can use my fist, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. Because, honestly, I could just end the DLC with the cutter and not need to, not need to use anything else. Because all I gotta do is kill the two people that are, that you're doing the thing with, and then once they're dead, I can just take the prize and leave.
Don't get me, though!
Of course, I'll need to duplicate this rifle, or get another one from, here's the... This is the way to the relic, okay. Save... or artifact, not relic. Save. Because this idiot's about to spawn in right here. Quantum essence gained. You know, I'm gonna see if I can work my way to the boss chest to show off how to get there. Just in case you're like the one person out there that's watching this and like, how do I get around the abandoned cryo lab? It's like, it's harder than it looks, really, truthfully. So this is a trap, that's a dead end. This goes back the way we came, and that's the way you want to go, actually. Okay, so that is... This is the right way, yeah. I think. Or maybe not. Hold on. Let me go back into the room with the door we cut down, so... I think this is the correct way. Oh, this just goes the same direction. Okay. Thought this was a dead end. Maybe it's just I get so helplessly lost in here that I think I remember that it's a dead end. Nope, this is the right way. This is where the boss chest is. Now, it's funny because the boss of this dungeon is actually back in that other room, the one that I showed you before. This is not by any means a boss. But this is where the end of dungeon chest is for some reason. It's right here. Furious Earth calibrated shotgun. So the Furious part is very interesting. Furious is incredibly good on full auto weaponry, and honestly, I might build Hadrian a full auto laser weapon. Because every single shot will deal increased damage. Ooh, wait. If I get her the plasma cutter, which is a full auto, and put Furious on that, how broken are we talking? Ooh, I don't know. I've never actually tried using that before. Is this the fast way out? This is the fast way out. Why don't I never use this door? I always go back out the way I came in. I don't know. Unfortunately, this panel is broken here, so you can't just go in right there to go straight to the boss chest. Or the end of dungeon chest, technically. Is this the only thing on this? There's a ship stop. What? And that must be new. I don't think I've ever seen that before. We're gonna ride over there and check that out real quick. Oh! Oh! Actually, yes, we're checking that out too. Checking that out first. There's combat over here. Which means experience, which means levels. And money. And then we'll go to the ship stop and check it out. It'd be neat if it's like some kind of like old-fashioned diner or something. As I went walking through the park one day, in the merry, merry month of May, I shot some people who got in my way while walking in the park one day. To be fair, they're pirates. I'm putting off doing the pirate quest line because it's not a lot of combat unless you just go around shooting people, and that's not really Ken's style, to be honest. Hey, if you guys want to level up my skills, I am all for that. Why do you get to shoot me through the door? Oh no. Rescue them. They're trapped here with this dead person who has a wooden duck. Oh, they were playing cards for credits.
You got a dead witch!
Man, you took that pretty well, sir. Hey, Sergeant Marco Grazzani? 5% increased credits for selling items to vendors. Oh, nice. Thank you, Marco. Hey, that was a good find, actually. How much is that rifle worth? Quite a bit, actually. You have been avenged. By me, the crazy person with a rifle. Alright, let's go to the ship stop and then we'll see how we're doing on time after that. Sorry, it's a Bethesda game. You gotta take time to explore. So, and plus I am leveling up while I explore, so there's that too. So we're not wasting time. I just got like a good chunk of a level and got pain tolerance ready for the next rank. So, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone. So this is the ship stop. No, this is the abandoned cryolab ship. The ship stop is on the other side of the mountain. Okay, let's roll. The problem is that they added this vehicle, but the ground is really not. The ground is rarely ever actually like ideal for riding a vehicle on. Like, look at this. Like rocks everywhere. Like every few feet there's a rock. Like, I don't think they really thought this through when they added the vehicle. They didn't think about, you know, there are rocks literally everywhere. And then just, it gets in the way. Okay, be ready just in case there's trouble. I don't... Oh, there is totally a pirate. Yeah, there's going to be trouble.
Whoa, something's out there.
And here I was thinking there wasn't going to be any problems at all. This is going to be a nice classical cafe. No, it's a pirate haven.
Let's do this.
I wanted dinner, now I'm having to shoot you all in the face. Fine, I am going to a cafe after this is done.
This one's mine.
There's a lot of explosions going on right now. Question is, was this always a pirate base, or did the pirates take over this recently? It's okay, one of the things we're going to have to do is when I go for rejuvenation, I'm going to be banking for level ups. And then we're only going to train rejuvenation. There's a lot of pirates here! We're only going to train rejuvenation after we've got all 4 of the level ups banked. And there's a very specific reason for that. The method for training rejuvenation is incredibly difficult. We'll go more into that later.
Cover me.
Who are you talking to? Ah, hell. Are you not gonna let out your people? Is it really just the one?
Knew I'd find you, Doc.
Oh, level 50 pirate. No wonder you only had just the one. Thank you for not taking off into space with me inside your cargo area. That would have been bad. Sheesh. Is there enough of you guys? We'll explore around more once all these guys are dead. Gotcha. Also, I'm not stupid, so I'm gonna drop a quick save.
I'm going for it.
You're definitely welcome to try. It hasn't worked very well for your friends.
Gonna take you apart. Light him up. Try that on me. Huh? Ah! That's all you got?
This must be the women's room. Or not. Maybe they use communal showers or communal baths or, you know, communal toilets. I don't know.
Must have scattered. Light him up!
Well, this is interesting. Ah, the wrong laser cartridges. I was hoping to get back some of the ammo that I spent on this place. So I'm still of two minds whether this was their setup or if they came in and took over the place. I'm not entirely sure where I fall on that at this moment. I haven't seen any dead bodies anywhere, so it is possible this was their, you know, this was their place. Ah, Hammy Boys, that'll do for my meal, and we'll have a tea. And a patty melt. I do love a patty melt. It's a nice change from a hamburger. Although it's fundamentally very similar. Similar but not the same. Very important distinction. I don't know where the boss chest is here. I'd very much like to find the boss chest and get the rewards for this place, but put the rifle away. I don't think we're going to need it anymore. I think we are thoroughly done. All in all, really truthfully, a very interesting little mini dungeon. Mostly combat oriented. Got a bunch more of a level up from it. Sometimes these random POIs can be very rewarding if you just, do them. And see, I took a chance, I did a little exploring, and it paid off. And a lot of people are like, oh, there's no reward for exploring in Starfield, there's no point to exploration. Little places like this. But to be fair, this was just added with the Free Lanes update, so if you're playing Starfield, everybody has access to this place. This is not part of Terra Armada, this is Free Lane, so you can access a bunch of new locations on the ground. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, it's all space, there's no ground. There is absolutely changes to ground, and they've made it so the same POIs won't show up as often. One main issue I'm going to have, though, is that a lot of my world was created before the update, so there's going to be, while we're going to see things like this, a lot of locations I've already visited are going to have similar points of interest because they were all spawned in the old version of the world, so there is that to consider as well. Ah, what's this? Lower deck. Oh, okay, this just takes me down here. Okay. Well, I think that's a good stopping point for tonight. We got it's just a little bit earlier than normal. So, everybody, thanks for joining me. We will be coming back next time and continuing with the Freestar Collective quest line, since we got this artifact. Tomorrow, Rune Factory Guardians of Azima, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, as I've been doing for my summer hours. So that way I can get out a little bit after work and before having to stream. Let me see. Saturday, Terra Armada with Captain Mia. Look forward to that. We might be wrapping up the Terra Armada DLC. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great night. Goodbye.